Well, a very good morning from me, and we're heading up to 2 if not 3 fells that I've never ever done before. You may recognise where I parked there, just outside Braithwaite. I was here last November when I did the Coledale Horseshoe. I did the classical 8 fells, 3 other fells you could have done at Grasmoor, Wandope and Whitesand. So I'm hoping to do all 3 today. We're going up a way I've never been before, and that's walking up to the old mine. So literally 2 minutes from the car park, and already we're starting to get some really nice early morning views. I really want to push myself a bit today because I need to get my fitness up. What didn't help yesterday was Monday. It was Mrs. Metalman's birthday. It was a big box of chocolates. After 2 or 3 of them, she found they didn't agree with her, so she didn't want to eat any more. Some very greedy person that will remain nameless sat and wolfed the whole box down. So whoever that nameless person is, I just hope today they don't get the same problem that Mrs. Metalman had yesterday, because the facilities out here are very, very basic. Anyway, keep my mind off that. So we need to be getting up there. So there is a reason I've took this path today. I could have went up the steps to Crummock Pike again. Already done that last year. So I thought this way, nice and flat, get myself nice and warmed up. A few people have asked us about what happens when you can't get a signal. I sit down at home, plan the route out, save the route, but then when I'm at home I download the route to my phone. Once it's on your phone, remember to download it to your phone. Once it's on there, no matter whether you can get a signal or not, it's on your phone. I've also got a paper map with us in my bag. Another backup, I've got the most important thing of all, my nose. Because following that over the years has got me out of more trouble. So I'm just starting to see the first of the mine workings. And it looks like that's the path there. Now I don't want to be on the top of Crag Hill, Heel Crag. So I'm assuming the path's going to go in between there. When we get to the mine, we'll have a look at the paper map, and then we'll see how it goes. Well, the mine obviously is going round there, but it looks like the path here will take us down across that stream and lead us up, because my nose is telling me to go that way. We'll have a bit of a look at the mine works first, and if we've got to come back ourselves, so what? We've got all day. One thing I don't like is when you see these old mine workings, a lot of people think they're great. Fair enough. I must admit, I think they're a complete eyesore, just personal opinion. So that's the little village of Braithwaite there, where I'm at, that parking space there. Now last year, that's the route I took, the steps from the car park all the way up to Crummock Pike, up Gale Head, and then I went round this way and came all the way back down. This time I've walked along the flat down to the mine. We're then going to have to get up here. Once we're up here, we've got an option. We can turn right up to Sand Hill, up Gale Head, and then over the ridge to Whitesand. I'll have to come back on myself then, back down Sand Hill, back down here, and then go around up to Grasmoor. Over the other side of the page is Wandope. When you're looking on the map, it's dead easy. It's not always as simple when you actually get up there. So I always give myself a target, what I want to achieve. If I don't achieve it, no big deal. I definitely want to do Grasmoor, definitely going to do Wandope. The bonus will be Whitesand. Let's see when we get up there.
You can see where we'll come up. There's the mine, and there's the path we've come along.
One thing that makes me think this isn't the way to get up this connecting path is this.
All this water coming down here.
Now, it's been very, very dry up here. The last few days I've had a bit of rain, but just imagine 2 or 3 weeks rain. The runoff, the fells down here could well be a torrent. Either way, it is what it is, and on this channel you see it warts and all.
Yeah, not the path you want to take. Only one slip, which was the very last step there.
Unbelievable. Now this is the proper path. So I should have gone back of myself there. A lot more sensible. But then again, if you're watching this channel for a while, when have you ever known me to be sensible? But having said that, I won't do that again. What about Instagram and a lot of people coming over here there now? You see photographs of them stood there in front of a waterfall, just going in for a wild swim, stood there next to a brand new tent. Yeah, my home for the night, while camping for 2 nights in the mountains. I think they're called influencers. God. Plenty of really good female channels, which are the real deal. Em's Adventures, Donovan Senior up in Northumberland, Backpacks and Bruises, Sam and Sue, Katie Fox, Freedom Hikes, Trek Linda. Plenty of really good female channels that are the real deal. Anyway, that's my rant for the day over. I've been watching too much Mountain Mike. Yes, he is back as Billy Goat Films, and he has his Saturday night rant. So that's my rant for the day over. Influencers.
And that's where we're heading.
So apart from that ascent of doom, which it could have been, it's been a really good morning so far. So long may that continue.
Yeah, looks like we're heading that way.
Through that gap, we'll get up on that ridge and decide which way we're going to go first. Well, first thing we're going to do is get up there. Somebody asked us a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember who, where do you get your waterproof? I just go to the army surplus and I've got a couple of Gore-Tex waterproof jackets, and I just bought yesterday some Gore-Tex waterproof camo trousers. Dead lightweight, very, very waterproof, not resistant proof, and roll up to a little ball in your backpack. So basically that's what I use. It's not looking as good as it was forecast. As usual, the exact opposite to what the mountain forecast said it was. When will I ever learn? Mountain forecast, stop, otherwise I'll be on rant number 2 of the day. I'm blaming Mountain Mike for this. It's not looking clever over here with the mist coming over the tops. I've been going about an hour and a half, something like that, and so far I haven't actually been on a summit yet. I've just been doing a lot of walking, and as always a lot of talking as well. So finally up on the ridge, and we've got a bit of a crossroads here. So this is the point here. Could go down there, and behind us up in the mist, Sand Hill, further on up Hopgale Head, and then along the ridge Whitesand. Having said that, you can see there it's all in mist, but while it is nice and quiet, I'd just like to say thank you as always to anybody that has kindly bought me a coffee. I'm not going to name them, and I never do because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but it is always very, very, very much appreciated. What you are doing is helping towards transport costs. Given that it's hard times for everybody, I really want to say thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, so thank you for that.
Well, we'll be heading that way at some point today, up to Grasmoor. The way we're actually going is this way.
So top of Wandope. So nice to get a new summit done, to be quite honest, after about 2 hours. But either way, Wind's getting up there now, but thankfully we are getting some views there now. And top of Grasmoor over there looks quite clear.
Coledale Knots, where I was when the bluebells were out, and over there whiteless pike,
which I did on the same day. 1 down, 2, possibly 3 new ones to go. But anyway, while we're up here, let's take in them views.
Just come down from there after standing there.
So I thought that was Wandope there. But one very useful tool I've been using for a while there now. It's called Peak Lens. It's an app.
And basically that's it there. So for example, now if you look up over there, it will show you all the different peaks. So I double checked there, I thought I cannot see Wandope, and then what I did, I looked up there and I saw it there.
So if you haven't got it, it's a very useful app to have. Peak Lens.
So that's where we're heading next, up the top.
Hey, it looks a bit of a pull to get up there. I have to get my fitness up for when I meet up with Eddie and Ashley. I mean, Ashley's been training so hard, he's just pulled a hamstring. I better start beating myself, I think. When I was coming up, there was a couple of mountain bikers going up there, so obviously they'll be coming down in a minute. And you know, if all of a sudden Dee and Joe from Northern Chubby Girls Adventures shoot over that top there about 40 miles an hour, I better have my wits about us so I can jump up the way quick. So, lovely little shelter up here. Well, another quick bite here. Have a look at the views and then decide what I'm going to do next. Loads of water over there, Crummock and Buttermere. Absolutely sensational. This path is going to take me back down to where I come up on the ridge this morning. So at that point I'll make a decision whether I just go back that way and leave Whitesand for another day. Like I said to a guy this morning, when you're an old age pensioner like me, you can just say, to be honest, I'll just come back next week and do it. So that's going to be left for another day. I don't want to do an Ashley Arnold and overtrain and pull something, especially something that doesn't want pulling. So really nice views there when you're walking back, and you can see the path that I came up this morning. And I'd really recommend this if you're going to do any of these fells over this side. And now that we're down in the valley, when the sun comes out, oh God, it's getting warm. Not a breath of wind, but sensational views. Oh, here it comes again. So that's where we drop down from, and if you're going up that way via the mine,
and you get to this point here, don't go up the mine. Follow this path here.
Easy straight now. Oh, this is a lovely walk on back to the car. So as always, thank you for coming along with us. And if you've enjoyed the video, please click on the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And why not consider subscribing? It won't be too long before I'm back out again. Cheers.